Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast.
Stop.
You see, I can't do it because I'm not sitting there.
I know you, but it's seldom do people comment on the sharpness of your face. I know it's important for you though.
If James Cameron, is that his name? James Cameron said, but you don't worry anyway, people don't notice that stuff.
But they don't. Did you not hear the crack about Titanic? Apparently on the Titanic movie, when Rose was above in the door and Leonardo da Vinci was below in the sea.
He was painting.
He was
Actually he was painting, yeah.
He was lying there and they were looking up at the sky and you could see the sky. But you know your man, the lad that does all the science, he does Beyond the Radio on the television. Anyway, never mind.
No, Stephen Fry.
No, not him. It's a different fella. It's
Cox.
an American lad. No, an American lad with a wee mustache.
Bucky
You
Bryan.
know the book.
What's
anyway.
his name?
I can't remember his name.
Bucky Bob.
He was giving out saying that wasn't the night sky on the April
I heard
night
that, yeah.
on 1912.
Yeah.
So he said it to James Cameron, and the more than you fussing over the sharpness of your image on the on the visual production of this podcast, for all you Patreon users out there, Mark really fusses on the sharpness.
Yeah, but James Cameron told him going shite or something.
He didn't know. He said, come back and talk to me. So James Cameron went and recut the film. And put the correct night sky in with the stars in the correct spots.
So the one thing I'll say about that is...
Because that was a real letdown for me in the cinema back in the whatever 90s, noughties.
So the fella that said that, I know who you're on about.
Yeah.
Can you imagine watching a film with him?
Yeah, it's a bit like watching anything with my wife Laura. She's a disgrace. I don't believe this is not realistic.
You have to be able to leave your brain away. Obviously, if it goes too far fetched or whatever, if you miss something massive, then what is his name? Billy Bobby Mortimer or something. His name is
possibly.
What is his bastard name? Let's go to Wreck Horse Skulls now for the rest of this episode.
Titanic movie. When did it come out? 1992.
1997. The film came out.
My eyesight is gone.
Did you know that? And I hope this part is true as well.
Great year.
There is a scene in that Titanic where
it's me tapping the white hag.
Yeah.
Let's see, does it work? It did. Oh no, it didn't.
No, it didn't. There's a scene in the Titanic where they it's some of the worst CGI you've ever seen in your life. It like zooms in on.
Oh, it's terrible, and it's like little robot men.
Yeah, like we believed that.
We did.
But is that real though? Is that actually what happened in that film?
Yeah,
that scene. They allowed that scene to go into us.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and it was grand. I loved it. It was one of my favourite.
We didn't really pass much heating it. No. Your favourite scene was a little zoom in on the boat, like that was done.
Yeah, it was really sweeping.
It looked like it was done on Windows. It probably was done on Windows 95, actually.
Yeah, it probably was. It was
97.
Definitely. Yeah,
100% it was done on Windows 95. Anyway, we were talking before this about
big news,
the biggest news that's ever happened in our podcast and band life.
Because I will say,
I made a huge mistake. Yeah,
for many's a day, you have now brought to the attention of our podcast listeners a character otherwise known as Bethany.
Yeah, we can't call her Bethany Namur.
Well, no, we can still call her Bethany.
She's a rose now.
Her actual name is Bethany.
Her name is Bethany of Sligo now.
Bethany of Sligo.
Bethany Queen of Sligo.
Bethany Queen of Sligo.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So she's going to be in, if this was 400 years ago, she'd be in a Netflix doc.
Can you explain how this all came to pass? Because Bethany was the keyboard player,
still is
she
the
was the keyboard player with the Atlantic Premier Wedding Band.
Yes.
And how did she come to think about entering the Sligo Rose?
So you can blame the beautiful Nicola Kennedy for that. We started drinking pints on a night out.
Christmas?
At Christmas.
Oh.
So not only did I pay for her demise, but so we were drinking pints on a night out and we were outside Waxy's.
Yeah.
And Nicola said to Bethany, would you not just do the rose anyway?
The head in you.
Yeah, the head in you.
Yeah, would you not? You can sing.
You have a rose's head.
You can dance.
Yeah.
You can wear a dress.
You can talk.
You can talk.
Yeah, and that's it. Bethany said, okay, I will. Why not? Should we go for it? And
is there a form you have to fill out?
Yeah, well, you have to fill out the I would like to be the Sligo Rose, please. And you have to write at the end of it, and I won't hear anything else from you. That just make me the Sligo Rose.
Right.
And that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
What it takes is then someone has to sponsor us.
Okay.
So I said, but the Atlantic will sponsor you. You'll be the Atlantic Wedding Band Rose.
Awful decent.
No. This is the second one. The Kendy Raybo sponsored Gracie when she did it 4 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So I said the Atlantic will sponsor you. You'll be the Atlantic Wedding Band Rose.
Why didn't the podcast get priority there?
I'll tell you what it is, Raymond, because the wedding band makes me more money. So
that's fair enough. Okay.
Like if you had called it first, you would have said you're going to be the civil service Rose.
We need to talk about the podcast making money, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Do you want a little quick?
Yeah, go on, hit me, yeah.
So today...
Segue.
Today I was talking to the absolute wonderful Ed Smith. The man Ed Smith's Songs of Praise, men will remember.
Yeah.
Women will also remember it.
Yes.
From Today FM, marvellous show. Ed Smith is our contact in Go Loud. And we're obviously as under the Go Loud umbrella.
Yes.
Of podcasts and general content, wonderful content creation.
Yeah, that's what they call us. Yeah. Podcasts and general wonderful content creation.
Exactly.
Welcome to Go Loud.
But Ed was on to me today, texted me and said, well, any news? Sorry, I haven't been chatting to you in a while. Everything going okay? And I said, do you know something, Ed? Everything is absolutely flying. We had a wonderful live show and we have seen great engagement and growth on all our online platforms.
And he said, where's my money from that live show?
He says, what do you mean you had a live show? Where's my money? Yeah. I said, no, none of that. He said, everything going all right with the podcast, you know, because we're obviously streaming it on the Go Loud app, which you can get. They now have an app. Yeah. They decommissioned the Today FM app and everything is now on the Go Loud app.
So you can find us anywhere, but on the Go Loud app you can find us too.
App, yeah. And we might even do extra stuff on the Go Loud app if the notion takes us.
Oh yeah, who knows? Yeah.
But Ed was saying anyway, everything going all right in the night.
Sorry, you know the way people say like, you know, I was thinking of the names there for what the extra stuff would be, like, you know, Kendy Raybo Extra.
Oh yeah.
Or Kendy Raybo More. Yeah. But we just call it Too Much.
Kendy Raybo Too Much?
No, Too Much Kendy Raybo. So like you have the normal stuff that for everyone. And then if you want to keep going to the Go Loud app, it's Too Much Kendy Raybo. Okay, go on.
Too much. Anyway, so I had a confession for Ed Smith. I'm sorry, I'm totally hijacking the Bethany story.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
But I had a confession for Ed Smith.
This is far more interesting.
I said to Ed, sorry, Ed, I have one thing to confess. When we put out a podcast, there does be an ad or two at the start, and there might be, I don't even think there's an ad at the end. I think you get hit with an ad at the start, or maybe 2 ads.
I thought there was supposed to be an ad in the middle.
This is the thing.
Are you still not doing that?
No, I did. So we had a meeting with Go Loud, and I put in the ad in the middle for a while, but the ad in the middle turned out to be 3 ads. And I listened back to it, and I felt bad for everybody involved, because I felt it was too much. I realise now that I've made quite a financial mistake.
But you're Ray. You made a financial decision about the podcast without telling me.
I know.
No, I know we're live. We're talking about this now.
It's good to talk about.
Is this why you brought it up here now? In
Absolutely not. I only realised this bit at this moment.
I am so annoyed like that you decided. No, sorry for annoying you. We're not going to make money.
Only in the couple of weeks, kind of end of December, beginning of January.
Oh, that's grand. You know I couldn't pay rent this month.
Yeah, she's sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, cool. So I
can't believe you made that decision without me.
No, I didn't. It was a couple episodes there. I'm very sorry, Mark. I just feel like when I tell you later in the podcast about how round up and anxious I am in my day job, you'll feel really bad about being upset with me now.
Money.
Stop it.
Go on,
I'll give it to you before we leave.
This is real breaking down the fourth wall anyway. Go on anyway.
What
happened?
I didn't want to put them in because there's like 3 ads is an awful lot. I must talk to Ed about that, but I never got a chance to talk to him. So today I talked to him and then Ed said, look, we can work that out. We can cap it at 2 ads. And then you can put the mid-rolls back in. So I suppose this is my moment to apologise to everybody that if there's ads in the middle of this, A, I tried to lessen them, and B, you can hear the big greedy head on Mark there. He only wants ads the whole way through.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, what is amazing about that is, first of all, this is thank God you're married to Laura.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for Laura, we would not be promoted at all.
Yeah, sorry for annoying you. All over the shop.
And then I just don't get that, like, me and you grew up in the era of watching TV where the ads were...
Yeah, they're always there.
5 minutes.
Yeah, true. Actually, there was 5 minutes.
There was 5 minutes at 5:10 and 5 minutes at 5:25.
There was.
And then there was 5 minutes at the same over and over and over again.
Trying to watch
and now you're worried that 45 seconds might be cut out.
Could be inconvenience to people. But isn't that
so
the way...
So you stop making me money.
Stop making
it is the way the world has gone, though. It is the way the world has gone, though. Like the patience has gone out of it.
Patience has gone out of it. Maybe my patience...
Do you know what I always do? Like, I listen to a lot of indoor sports. Like, my wife would say, what's it called? Too much. But I listen to their ads just in case that... So if you flick up... People won't know this now.
Yeah.
If you flick up the source button on a 2018 Vauxhall Astra, it skips 15 seconds ahead. So if you therefore do that 5 times,
oh yes,
you get past the ad at start.
Gotcha.
And I have stopped doing that just in case the algorithm finds that people are skipping the ads and doesn't give the revenue to Joe Malloy.
Okay.
Because I want Joe Malloy to keep pumping out 5 podcasts a week.
You want Joe Malloy to get a few pound out of it?
So
okay, you're reframing this for me now, CR. Yeah. I didn't see it like this. I just seen it as...
So me and you will eventually stop doing this.
Yeah, because I stopped making it.
No, but I mean, down the line, this is the truth of it all. The people out there knows. They clearly understand if we do not make a fortune out of this podcast, we wouldn't be living the lives we're living if we did. Okay, we're hardly the 2 Johnnies. Okay?
No.
So...
Do you ever be sad about that?
I do until this is sorted. I do. I love the 2 Johnnies, but the reason I'm glad we're not them is because I don't have to say lad all the time.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, lad.
Yeah.
Oh, go away, lads. See the hurler. Oh, lads. Great hurler, lads.
And they're contracted to say lad.
They have to say lads.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. Start
Because
the mixer, lads.
they're sponsored by Ladbrokes. Did you know that? There's like an
Everything
overarching secret sponsorship there.
Everything
That's
is a
actually-
lads.
That's not true.
No, you shouldn't say that. It's all about them. But anyway, they're clearly fair play to them and all. But I just can't. Every time I hear that, lad, start the mixer, lad, I'm like, oh, fuck me. I gotta don't say that.
Anyway,
fair play to me.
So
No,
we're not, you know what you can do now? You can just fuck
you know what?
off.
Fuck off. No.
Fair play to me.
I mean, nothing funnier than two fucking people like us talking about them. I wouldn't. No. Anyway, but the point is, we clearly don't make money. But the small financial benefit that we get from this podcast incentivizes us to come back in again
and do it.
So,
I don't fairness.
So will you please put the fucking ads
mid-rolls
back in the
in.
podcast?
Okay,
Ray?
sorry about that.
Please, Lord above, they can skip them if they want with the Vauxhall Astra feature.
I'll make up the financial losses that you've had.
Yeah, because I mean, we don't want to give away everything, but that's about. So if you did it for 4 episodes, you lost me $250,000.
Imagine if it was that.
But sure, for some people it could be.
Yeah, it could be. Could be the
Do you know
difference
what's
between a
funny,
Christmas party and no Christmas party.
What I find funny about the podcast world is that there's a real incentive behind the driving adverts into podcasts.
Yeah.
On both sides of the coin, you know, which is where Spotify is brilliant, because me and you can do this podcast, sell advertising.
Yeah.
Spotify does not care what you do. They're like, put advertising on for we don't care. You take all the revenue from that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're a real artistic musician and you put your stuff on Spotify, they go, anything you make off this, I am fleecing you
Taking
for
it
it.
all.
Isn't it a bit
I
mad?
suppose there is a difference right there now.
Because they don't take anything from us, do they?
They do.
Oh, shit.
But the good news is now, you've actually done a very good, despite the fact that I felt awful shit about myself there for a good 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, but good.
Yeah.
Because you can't be taking other people's financial...
You know, you're a, what would you call it?
Prick.
No, you're not that. You are not, there's a word, you know, it's people that are, when you kind
wanker.
of, that's not the one either. I can't think of the name.
Piece of garbage?
Not a piece of garbage.
What do you mean?
You're one of these people that's able to, able to stand up for yourself, able to kind of get very serious very quickly.
Yeah, I saw Red there straight away.
I felt like a scolded school child.
But the reason for that, behind that, Ray, and I'll be honest with you, and people will know this too, is that like this isn't a new thing that has happened here now. Like we have spent 8 years of you going, we can't be annoying people now with loads of stuff.
People, yeah.
And I'm going, okay, well, we just won't promote that and then ever again.
Something? The marvellous thing is now, these people have heard the crack.
Yeah.
And they now know how I feel about it. They know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
And next time they hear an ad, they'll all remember this conversation fondly.
I know, yeah. And then whenever they go, I'm with Ray on that, and then we stop doing this in 6 months. Do you know? Because there's nothing coming in. You know?
So I can see there's probably going to be mostly support for you.
Yeah,
on this
unfortunately, this is for everyone out there listening who doesn't like when an ad pops up.
Yeah.
That is the world.
Yeah,
okay? You Gen Z bastard. And the thing is, our listenership, Ray, the age range of our listenership,
they're well used to ads.
They were well used to ads.
Yeah.
They
all know where the source button is on a Vauxhall.
And like we had some road safety ads we grew up with and shit, like, you know. And here's the other thing is like, I mean, ads are so bad now. Like, I find myself getting mad at ads. If I turn on Virgin Media Player to watch a rugby match and the match has started.
Or worse, RTE Player.
No, but the RTE Player doesn't show you ads if you're watching live TV.
No, it doesn't.
As in, it doesn't show you them at the start of this is difference between RTE and Virgin Media.
Yeah.
If I'm watching a rugby match on RTE Player, okay, I go, shit, the match is starting. I turn on the RTE Player and I go into live and I go into RTE2 and it comes on straight away.
Okay.
If I go into Virgin Media and I'm like, geez, that match has started.
I know the one, yeah.
3.5 minutes of ads.
Yeah, Love Island, same crack.
But and you're like,
you go and look at Love Island at all in Virgin Media Player.
Yeah, but
it's like hours.
Okay, it's kind of the same crack.
Same frustration.
But you're just like, Jesus, like, would you just show me the ads when you show everyone else the ads at half time?
And do you think there's a possibility that ad makers out there could fall in line with the lack of attention that us people do have now? Would ever make them shorter?
Oh, they should.
Lions tea bags.
Yeah.
Great tea.
Oh, do you know who's deadly at that?
That's it.
Do you know who's unreal at that?
Who?
Whoever commissions and directs the 5-second ads on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Do you ever see the 5-second ads on YouTube?
They're good.
redclick.com. Do you want insurance? I have it. Bang. Like, you're just like, oh, that was great. Now, sometimes obviously YouTube ads are about 3 minutes long as well, but like, I love the little short 5-second YouTube ads.
Now, some ads now
Switch
still...
to air broadband. It's fast. It's done. You know?
Yeah.
I love that. Like, that's a great, like, who can sell a product in 5 seconds? That is amazing.
There's an ad out at the minute for camping gear.
Right.
Right,
Get into that tent. That's it on YouTube.
No. In fairness, it has kind of struck me as going, well, that's a pretty good ad. Your man says, the company, Joe's Camping Fashions, thought it'd be a good idea to take out some radio ads about our camping gear. Obviously, you can't see them. So Joe decided to put in a sound effect that would just remind you of what the camping gear would be like. And it's like a boo. It's better in colour. Anyway, Joe's...
That's a great ad. That's a brilliant, because radio ads we talked about before, they're hard sells.
Hard sell. Like,
yeah, the overacting on radio ads are just mad. Like, I can't see it anymore, Sharon. Have you not gone to Specsavers? Yes. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of going to Specsavers, Sharon. That's great. I'll go now.
But whereas if there was a quick ad,
and it'd just be, I can't fucking see you, much crash. Get your glasses. Bang.
Specsavers.
Yeah. You know? So... anyway,
I talked to Ed and see can he put a couple of shorter ads in as well. I wouldn't mind if there was loads of...
I'll record the 5-second
But they said they were going to get us to do that.
Yeah, so there's another thing as well that people have noticed that hasn't happened in our podcast is the scripted ads that we read that we're obligated
and
to.
we're after sponsoring Specsavers, Lions, Joe's Camping Fashions.
Yeah. And then what was the other ones I did? I don't even know.
Oh, the Red Click, and you did something else about.
You'd said Ladbrokes already.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, lads.
Oh, we've riddled this.
Unbelievable.
This will be the biggest grossing episode we ever do.
Well, I mean, the funniest thing is we've had previous sponsors of this podcast.
Yeah.
Where that was the casual. We alerted people at the start of every episode that this episode is sponsored by.
Yeah.
Which then allowed us legally to just we weren't hiding the sponsorship.
No, that's true. Yeah,
because there's a huge problem now in the TikTok world. Have you seen that? I want to talk about two TikTok things.
People get like letters. Didn't Conor McGregor get an awful letter from the Competition Man Authority?
Yeah. So we can't go on to TikTok, and we talked about this as well, by the way. Sometimes me and you with different things that people have asked us to do. You know, you can't go on to TikTok and go, "Geez, I got a savage pair of glasses." Like they're actually unreal. Like you have to then alert people. Like I'm sorry, I'm just letting you know. I'm not getting paid to say this by Specsavers.
But you have to. Do you have to
or
say that?
I am getting paid.
Is it not just a case you just have to say it when you are getting paid?
Yeah, when you are getting paid. Yeah. Because but the problem is people comment underneath. Oh, he's getting paid. They get looked into. That's why you always hear TikTokers going, "Nothing to do with me, by the way. I'm not affiliated with this, but I just want to show this product. I think it's class. They haven't paid me to say that."
I'm really glad the White Hag hasn't given us a feckin' cent.
Well, we do love White Hag. It's funny. I was in the Hawkswell yesterday. On Saturday. And Cog Bobbins was in there and he came in with 2 pints.
Was he in with a pair of fridges?
He was in with a pair of cans.
Well, no, he needs to come in with a pair of fridges.
Why?
Because there's a fridge there full of White Hag and it's not switched on.
Oh, jeez.
You're getting warm out White Hag.
Oh, Lord. Well, he came in with 2 pint glass and I was like, well, Bob, what you guess? Like, it's like, imagine if he was like, oh, I just love Carlsberg. Like, it could be. Like, who knows? Anyway, Bob, fermentation. The other thing is then, so that's the one TikTok thing that happens. The second TikTok thing that happens is, and I think I said this perhaps on our Instagram, which always scares me lately for the last while. Because we have a Stig, I'm very afraid to use our Instagram.
Right.
Like, because, not that they're making us afraid to use us.
Yeah.
But I'm always like, I better not put something up that they won't like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I put a video up a while ago.
Are you afraid of the Stig's approval?
Just in general.
You do realise that...
You, Stig, Brendan, I'm afraid that you'd all go, Mark, stop using our podcast page for that.
No, we've never said that to you.
No, but I'm afraid of that.
Your stuff is marvellous.
No, I know, but so when I put this video up, I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that because that's not we didn't talk about that. You know what I mean? That kind of way.
Yeah.
Don't be putting stuff up that isn't discussed by everybody.
Yeah.
And then I don't like using my own personal page for stuff either because the personal page is like...
You're getting old, Jaxie.
I am getting old, I'm telling you.
Because when you start having an aversion to posting online, that's a sure sign.
But TikTok is where I will though.
Okay.
Because I feel like TikTok is like a new thing. So
that's only there in China.
Instagram came around when we were all kind of still young.
Yeah.
So our Instagram pages were what the birth of social media first was, which was just putting up picture of your family and your auntie followed you. And then, so I'm not used to that on Instagram, whereas TikTok's new avenue. This is the point I was trying to make. TikTok influencers are the brand new Avon door-to-door magazine salespeople.
Okay.
Anybody who is any famous influencer, not all, some,
Some.
Many
Many.
famous TikTok influencers now have just become like door-to-door salespeople. Oh my God, have you seen this Hoover I got?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I got it on the TikTok shop. Okay, the Hoovers, they're down to 40 quid now. I loved it.
Have you ever bought any of these things?
Never.
No.
Because they're all gimmicks.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering how they're still at it.
So they get paid a certain amount of money if the product that they put in their TikTok shop sells.
Okay.
So they go and buy this game. You won't believe it. It's 500 games in one little handheld thing. It's got everything. It's got Sonic. It's got Super Mario. It's got all the Pokemons and all the game. I got it for €35. I gave it to the husband. He can't put it down. It's on sale now. They're supposed to be 90. They're down to 35 now. Honestly, I have a link here now. Get them now while you can. They're brilliant. Yeah. Oh, they're brilliant. And they get commission then for that. And I remember back in the early 90s, in the late 90s, when people used to come door to door selling stuff like that. Avon stuff.
And Tupperware. And
like these people online have 60, 70, 100,000 followers. And you're like,
true. I don't know anyone that
I might be wrong. I'm being a bit of a prick now, but like, it's a little bit sad when you see, you're like, oh.
There was a girl.
Do you know what it is? Sorry, last point.
I'll leave that.
What managed it, I liked these people's videos.
Yeah.
Until they started, and then you're like, oh, they're just selling me shite now.
Yeah.
So I'm not watching their shit anymore.
But they seem to transition to full on selling.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They skip the content.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to sell on my TikTok page.
But they must be making pound out of it if they keep at it.
I don't know. It's a slog. What's the girl you're on about there?
The one that just used to be, all she used to be doing was giving out about people that were giving out about her. She's a Dublin girl.
Who?
A Dublin girl. I don't remember her name.
Right. She used to be giving out about people that were giving out about her.
She was always like, there was always used to be drama on the TikTok. She's like, you know what you can do now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is good. Fuck
Sorry,
off.
Dave.
Who is
anyway, this particular girl,
she
was very well, she's very like, there was a lot of people watching her videos.
Okay.
And then somehow the TikTok shop got her soul.
Yeah.
And now all she does is sells things.
Yeah.
Like holders for her phone.
Oh, the holder for the phone.
Or like Hoover bags.
Yeah.
Or a block of knives that'll cut anything.
The holders for the phone, like, is just like, you're just like, Jesus Christ. Oh, honestly, this has changed my whole life. So they're €3 now.
I spend all my time in the car now that I have the holder.
Honestly, I actually sold the house. I'm living in the car now with this phone holder, and it's absolutely brilliant. Like,
yeah.
And, like, there's other things like where, like cameras, like, so I get a lot of people selling me cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I got this 360 camera. It's on 360 cameras, by the way, by whatever the company is.
Yeah.
They're €800.
Okay.
This is the exact same. It's online now for €55. And you're just like, what fools are falling for that? Like, who is falling for that? It is not online for €55. Yeah. A shite version of it that puts out fucking 420p.
Yeah, and isn't sharp on Kendy then when you
not sharp on Kendy when he puts a GH5 on it. That's the truth, yeah. So anyway, the thing is, good sales, like people that I liked on TikTok, you know, now you see the video, you're like, oh, it's another. Here's a good example of it. Probably the loveliest people in the world, by the way. Mm-hmm. I mean this now, probably the loveliest people. I am very, very skeptical of new churches that rise from nothing. Okay?
New churches? As in Catholic churches
faiths.
Or no? Oh,
just faiths.
Gotcha.
You know the way in America there's a huge
there's a big glut of them.
Industry.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever see the videos of like the broadcast and the
stop,
sound
they've all the
engineers?
gear in the world.
These guys have the same, they have better gear than RG.
I wouldn't be surprised if in Ireland, all the way the pubs are kind of dying.
Yeah.
The pubs started turning into churches.
Honest to God.
And all of a sudden then you'll have people coming in paying money.
No.
They're not drinking.
Yeah.
There's a collection going round.
Yeah. Honest to God.
Tappa.
Like, it's unreal. And like some of them are so vicious. I saw a video and I really, really hoped that it was fake of the pastor told everyone they had to bring $2,000. Like, so he said to every practitioner, if you want to fucking, you're buying your way to heaven and the Lord, you have to bring $2,000. And this woman had only €900. She came up to the top of the church and said, I have £900 for you, pastor. I will get the rest of it, I promise. This is all I have. And he said to her, that's not what I asked you to do.
Oh, God.
And this is a massive church. And you're just like...
How do you see this stuff?
Jesus Christ, my dude. When there's a child playing for 8 hours a day, Ray, your phone shows you some stuff. Jesus. But what was I getting onto with the church? Anyway, there was a lovely woman and her husband. And I came across them on TikTok. They had set up a faith-based church between the two of them.
Right.
I don't know, are they Mormon? I don't even understand it. Yeah, in Ireland.
Okay.
And they'd set it up somewhere in the Midlands. And
yeah.
I was like, geez, that's interesting. I haven't seen that kind of thing in Ireland. You kind of get Catholic, Protestant, Muslim, that's it. Like, we don't have a whole lot of other evangelists or whatever you might call them, And And I was like, this is really interesting. I thought she was actually a lovely woman and they were like a lovely family, you know? So TikTok started showing me more and more of their stuff. And like a snap of a finger, all of a sudden, she was selling every product under the sun. And all of the faith-based stuff is gone. Like,
so do you think there's people, do you think there's like a cult?
see, I don't know.
Are they like getting taken over by the devil?
I don't want to speak on behalf of these people. They might go, this is what they'll say to me. I'm trying to make ends meet, Mark.
Like what you said in the middle of the episode.
Yeah. Selling ads. Like, it's the same thing. No, honestly. Like, so the thing is, if we were just here, if we started the podcast now, and actually all we do is just sell the whole way through, then you go mental.
You would.
And like I said, these people have nice personalities that I used to get into. Now they're just selling tripe. Like, you're just like, Jesus
What other kind of stuff are they selling?
Like, so the big one is the game stuff.
Or the like everything
500,000 games in one thing. My husband loves it. I can't get him now. He left me. He moved into an apartment on his own. It's the best thing he's ever had. You know? You're just like, fuck's sake. Like,
right.
So I just wait, like, Garen, fair play to Garen. I haven't seen him sell that much. But here's the thing. Every so often, for Garen to make money, he might do it.
Yeah. He'll sell a Supermax burger.
I don't mind that at all. That is exactly how you have to get by.
Yeah.
But if you've just made your whole personality selling, and I mean like pulling the wool over people's eyes, by the way, these products are shit. Most of them are shit. Like, so then I'm just like, oh, this is shite. You've lost all the, why would I just watch you sell stuff all day?
It'd be awful funny if next week or the week after we sell ours.
Well, the funny thing is, Ray, I was having awful trouble with my phone, right? And I got this cover here, and look how flexible it is.
That's a really nice
Honestly,
cover.
I got it on
Is
the spot.
it brown?
I got it on the spot.
Do you have a shit brown?
Yeah, I didn't start brown.
Was that a clear phone holder?
That used to be a clear phone holder. But the one thing is on Spotify shop. It's just fucking, it's a great, it's only
looks
€4.
like it's also indestructible.
Do you know how much they were when they came out of the factory at first? They were 240 quid.
Right. And now you're selling them for €4.
No, €4.25 now.
Jesus.
Unbelievable. But you
Kendy.
should check it out because we put a link underneath this. They're very good. They're
Very good, yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's broke to bits, Ray.
You'll have to get a new one now.
But the thing is, they're so affordable, Ray. It doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
So anyway, Bethany's the rose, lad. So that's
Bethany,
kind of
anyway, we'll come back to that now. So Bethany applied and she was accepted and then she went up to the Diamond Coast.
Yeah, and then I said, I'll sponsor you. You'll be the Atlantic Man Rose. Okay. And she said, great. So I said, this will be great crack. We'll get good promotion out of it. It'll be, and also she wants to do it.
Yeah, and you were there obviously to support her. You were there to hold her hand, the whole lot.
I would always say, what do I always say to you, Ray, when we talk about the Atlantic Band work and you're like, I can do this or I can't do that? I say, I can't make it Atlantic. You do what you want to do.
Yeah. But you were obviously down there on Saturday night to
No, I didn't go down. I was working inside in the Hawkswell here.
What?
I'm up to me tits, Ray.
How did you not go on?
Did you go to it, you useless sack of shit?
I told her there's no point in me going because I know you're going to win and I'll have to go to Tralee.
Honestly, it's just mad. When my wife drove her down and they went down.
Father Jerry dropped me down.
Father Nicola dropped me down.
Yeah.
And so Nicola dropped down and they hung around all day, whatever. There was the biggest selection of roses there's ever been, actually.
How many women?
I think there was 140.
When are they going to let fellas into it?
I know. They shouldn't know. Well, I applied for it first. I wanted to be the Atlantic Wedding Band Rose.
Yeah.
But they said, no, Kendy, your willies, you can't do it with that kind of willy.
You have one.
You can't do it with a willy. No way with a willy you can do it. Anyway, so she went down and lo and behold, fucking won it.
She did, in fairness to her.
And I lost a head inside the Hawkswell here. It was the last night of Shrek the Musical and I was videoing it.
Yeah.
And the ushers and all were taking down the stuff and Nicola rang me, like video called me. And Bethany up there getting I lost the head.
Say that was quite distracting for the cast.
I was in the middle of cut it. They were in the last scene of Shrek. Donkey had just come out and I said, whoa.
No.
So it was class. So then and it was just amazing. And no better woman, like no more deserving of woman to get it.
What was her special talent?
She sang a song.
Did she now?
Yeah, she did Shut Up and Dance. Let's get you going, folks. No, she didn't.
Did she do Shut Up and Dance?
She sang The Isle of Inish free.
Oh, lovely. Very Rose related.
Yeah. So she did that. Ollie Turner was the host. You know Ollie Turner from Galway Bay? He's hilarious.
Right.
He's class crack like. So the judges loved her apparently. Just obviously they did because they voted her in as the Sligo Rose. So
she's going to Tralee.
She is going to Tralee.
And won't be at any of the weddings for the vicinity.
No, she will. We've had people panicking about that. I've emailed anyone in the vicinity of that Tralee, Rose of Tralee, I've got on to the couples to say, don't worry, we'll figure all of that out.
Is the option for them couples to move their wedding to the Dome in Tralee?
Yes, you can get married on the day.
You can get married on the day and then just attend the Dome. We'll get you seats.
No.
And the band will do one song.
Yeah, no. So their option is to accept the marvellous Marie McAndrew, probably as the. So Marie does a lot of. Marie is actually what you call them?
She'd be a sister of mine.
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. But yeah, she's a sister of yours. She is a musical director, like.
Yes.
Yeah, for musicals all over the place. She's like another Bethany, but we don't bring her out. We keep her locked away until we need her.
Yeah,
which is
in case of emergency or someone in the band going
break
to the
glass.
Sligo Rose break glass.
So it's just so exciting. Bethany. Now this is the part that I don't like.
Oh,
I backed that horse early. If you'll, sorry not to call her. Do you know, like it feels like there was a race.
Yeah,
and you got to bet on one of the people racing.
You sponsored the horse.
So no, but I was like, I'm going to bet on that one.
Yeah.
I think that's a great one.
Yeah.
And that one won.
Yeah.
And then they said, well, you don't get the winnings, Kendy. Sligo now gets to take over.
Oh yeah. No, but this was the case where the horse won the race. You got the winnings at that point that night, but then someone much bigger came in and went, we're taking the horse off you now.
To the Grand National.
And we're bringing this horse to the Grand National.
To the Grand National.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm like, but sorry, I was with that horse when the horse was a nobody.
So many times. This has happened so many, like there'd be managers in sports, there'd be managers in bands.
Yeah.
There's so many bands that made it big and all of a sudden told the manager.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I haven't seen
Brendan.
We haven't met it yet, so that's what Brendan said.
But anyway, she's going to be the Sligo Rose. And I said to her, I can't accept that, Bethany. You have to be on the stage chatting to Dahi.
Yeah.
On RTE.
She will say
with a sash that says, I am the Atlantic Wedding Band Rose.
Yeah.
But she clearly has to say it.
But she will say it, yeah.
She
She said, what
better.
do you do for a living? I work in a wedding band.
Yeah. In the wedding band.
The wedding band. The only wedding band.
And Dahi'll go, who are you on about?
Yeah.
And she'll say, what do you mean, Dahi, you useless piece of shit? I want about the Atlantic band, you fool. Will you keep up, will you?
For her special talent on the night in the Dome, would she ever kind of...
I said this. I know what you're going to say.
Do good.
Can we back her? Just do a wedding, like.
No, but I was just going to say...
Let's do our waltz medley.
Even if she could do some part of the wedding set.
Yeah, do our waltz medley.
But at the end, then going... I was going, folks, teas and coffees.
Yes.
Over the right. There's just a bit before the break.
Oh, that'd be a belter if they had her on right before the break. But we did our waltz set.
Do you want to back her?
Yeah, well, I want to do Black Velvet Band, all of us.
Okay.
And dressed in the black wedding suits, like...
Does Dwayne know it?
I want... No, we'll see. We're going to Dwayne to learn it.
Yeah, get Dwayne to learn it, the whole lot, the whole time.
And then we'll do all the crack. We'll set up the gear, but we'll start setting up the gear behind her while she's
talking.
And you can set up all the lights and everything. It starts out 2, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Yeah.
So to get the full wedding band experience.
And that'll be her secret talent.
And then I'll walk up to her and say, congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done, as if he's the groom. And then she'll come up and sing the waltz and we'll say tea, coffee and sandwiches, folks.
Beautiful.
Wouldn't that be unreal?
I'm delighted for her, in fairness.
So we're going. Me and Nicola have booked accommodation and we're going. So the great thing for Nicola is Nicola has been part of the Rose selection for years and years and years. She always volunteers to help out. And she's never got a chance to go to Tralee.
Yeah.
Whereas now that she knows Bethany, by the way, I know what people are going to say now. Nicola had nothing to do with the selection, by the way.
Right.
I didn't realise that.
I didn't even think about that.
I only thought of it there.
So hold on a second now.
No, the judges are
Nicola
external.
has an awful lot to do with the Rose. Nicola drove the lady to the Rose.
Yeah, sometimes the people who organise the Rose end up
winning the Rose. And you're the husband of the lady who organised the Rose.
Yes, yeah.
Christ above
This goes straight to the top.
This goes straight to the top.
No, the judges are external judges. They're not even from Sligo.
Gross irregularities.
Yeah, there was gross irregularities. No, they're not even from Sligo, the judges. Not
even from the town.
They're not even from the town. And neither are some of them. But so Nicola's never got a chance to go to Rose of Tralee. She loves it.
This must be like going to see, never getting to an All Ireland. It's kind of the same, yeah. But Nicola must be awful excited.
Yeah, super excited. Yeah. Do you know what I love about the whole process, especially whenever Nicola does it every 2 years, is I love the tradition of it. I think we got bogged down in the world now of we kind of question the ethics of everything.
Yeah.
And there's not enough of a blind eye thrown. And what I mean by that is people go, oh, excuse me, are you putting just women up on this? What do they do? And you're like, no, we're just celebrating them.
Yeah.
We're celebrating Irish heritage and culture from around the world.
Yeah.
We're celebrating teachers, doctors, charity workers. We're just celebrating it.
Yeah.
And we don't fucking question them. We just go, isn't that brilliant? Now let's pick one that feels like the right choice to pick and a good ambassador for Ireland throughout the world for the next year.
That's true.
I think it is brilliant.
I feel sorry for the escort.
Why? Because always the escort, never the rose.
I suppose it's that. But also the escort, whoever Bethany ends up with,
Yeah.
obviously the escort will have to deal with the fact that she has 47 brothers and a father.
And four fella bandmates as well.
All four bass player bandmates.
4 bass player bandmates,
Yeah.
100 brothers and a
There's
father.
a lot of people there kind of keeping a close eye
Imagine.
on you
He's
as an
go-
escort.
Oh,
You want to be a big fella.
That's so true, actually.
Yeah, be careful now.
Poor fella.
Yeah.
Especially when he sees me, like, in the size of me and stuff.
Size
yeah.
of you, yeah.
Just to
Sorry.
burst him with testosterone. Why did you shout and laugh there? Anyway, Bethany, honestly, we're so proud of you.
Yeah.
Fair play to you. And we do have to, speaking of selling and buying and all that kind of crack, we have to fundraise for her.
What?
So get ready for an Atlantic dinner dance.
What are
Hey!
you talking about? What do you mean we have to fundraise for?
Doesn't matter. You know the way you dropped the ad thing on me without on the podcast. Yeah, we're doing the Bethany dinner dance or something for the,
A Bethany dinner dance?
Yeah, we're going to do a Bethany dinner dance or maybe a Bethany Waxies gig or something.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Where we pass around the bucket or sell
It's
lines.
called Bethany's Buckets.
Oh.
And, we're going to do Bethany's Buckets. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, we're
See,
because
that's fine with me.
it costs a fortune.
I
And
need to
especially
go.
it costs fortunes because God forgive me, like the McLaughlin's a big old family. It costs fortune to bring them all down. So
I have to put a second dome in.
anyway, Ray, sorry. go
One
on
last
ahead.
aspect I think to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I had a very heated, spirited debate with the wife today.
Okay.
So I did.
You know that's what they call healthy.
Healthy. Oh, very healthy.
Doesn't feel like it and you never win, but it's healthy.
I know I didn't win.
Yeah, no, you won't.
Yeah.
No, you
I
won't
didn't
win.
win. So, but I just wanted to run it by you and see what you think. I have broached. I've
Okay.
broached this.
I'm fucking so nervous.
Why?
I just get nervous. I just get fucking.
I
Oh,
know
is it hot?
I've broached this
it
before
hot?
with you.
Have you?
I started the job up in Dublin, and I have to. There'll be some nights where I have to stay over in the Dublin city,
Yeah.
and I have in my head 3 options.
So you stayed on Leeson
for
Street.
staying over.
Pervert.
No, never
Yeah.
mind. Okay. Sorry, I remember from the live show every time Derek asked, "What was Kendy like at school?" Take. That got me more times than once.
That episode will be up soon. Well, the episode is up, but the full episode will be
the full-
available to
yeah.
everyone in a while. Anyway, go on.
Well, it should be probably out at this stage. It's Friday, isn't it? We're putting this one out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you have no
hoping-
idea how hard it is to edit
I'm
yourself.
so sorry.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
you
Like,
hate
yeah.
yourself.
Oh, it's
Okay.
awful. Yeah, go on.
There'll be like edit with no.
I was
markings.
contemplating giving Brian. So me and Brian do jobs
Oh,
for each
yeah.
other. I was contemplating just giving him,
I think it'd be no harm to give it to Brian
give him money.
and give him money.
Yeah.
I'll give him money. I'll give him the money that I owe you from the.
Well, he also owes me a certain amount. So if you
Okay.
give him a certain amount and I don't take the certain amount that he owes off me,
We're clear.
and get him to edit it in the next 2 days because I can't look at myself. I
Yeah,
hate
it'll
it.
be out on Friday. We'll
Yeah.
sort that out.
Yeah, we'll do that with Brian.
Um,
Again, we're putting that on Brian now on the podcast. So he's no choice.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, but not a size.
Wow, we're letting a lot of stuff go today. Now,
Yeah,
go on, Ray.
yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, I have to stay up in Dublin. There are 3 options in my mind. Option number 1 is stay in my Uncle Jerry's house abroad in Lucan, which, just so you know, if I leave my work in Dublin, it'll take me about an hour and 10 minutes to get to that
You
accommodation.
might as well go home.
Exactly.
Honestly-
The train back to Sligo is 3 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, the
Might as
van
well
back
go
to
home.
Sligo is 2 hours.
Which?
Like a
No,
driving back to Sligo
no, you
is 2
can't
hours.
drive, no, because you hit the traffic. Public transport, then
yeah.
you get out.
Yeah, yeah.
So that my second option is stay in my sister's house. She lives in Enfield.
Not bad.
And that's an hour and 20 minutes or so
It's
from
just-
my work. So again, you're kind of looking at it going, well, if I'm going to spend an hour and 20 minutes going west, I might as well come home to
Might
my
as well
own
go
bed.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well come home. So my third option, and I have broached it before, I've said it to Laura, and I've said it to my parents and
Buy
my
a
Uncle
house.
Jerry. No, I honestly think, and I can't possibly look at hotels because hotels, even the cheapest hotel is around 90 or 100 euro a night.
Yeah.
And I can't warrant spending 90 or 100 euros every week on a hotel in Dublin.
Yeah, because you might as well have,
Gone home.
just not taking the promotion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Basically, it's not.
It wipes out the extra
wipes
earnings
out-
you're making.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
So I have been, because at one stage in my life, I went on a trip. I went abroad.
Oh, I know what's happening here.
I know.
I'm with Laura.
And I very much, and it's a thing in Ireland, Irish people had bed and breakfast.
Where
in
would
this
you park
country.
it? Oh, no.
Stop now. Bed
Sorry.
and breakfast, right? And they went straight from bed and breakfast culture to hotel culture.
Yeah.
There was no stop in the middle for a hostel. If you ask your average middle-aged Irish person, what's a hostel? They normally say, well, it's probably somewhere that, people that don't have a house, they stay there on a regular basis.
yeah, well, a hostel is more like, have you ever seen inside one that sells in Mountjoy?
Yeah. Now, this is the thing. This is what Laura actually said there, but it's like you're describing prison. I said, no, it's not prison. Because in Europe, there's a completely different view on hostels.
Yeah, and it's a shit way of life,
in-
yeah.
in
No, I'm just
Europe-
sorry, like-
No, but in Europe, everybody's going, well, I will stay in Frankfurt and we'll stay in a hostel. They don't think of going for hotels. The hostel is perfectly acceptable accommodations.
Yeah, but
So-
we have a better quality of life here.
No, okay.
No, we do, though.
But this is what anyway, I I'm a big fan of hostels. I've stayed in lots of them now, and I was lucky to stay in lots of them. And every one I've stayed in, bar maybe one or two, have been absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, the Frankfurt one was not good.
It was lovely.
It was terrible.
It was lovely.
Russian bear tried to kill me.
He didn't try to kill
The
you.
Russian bear tried to kill
He
me.
didn't try to get in.
He came in and tried to kill
No,
me.
he didn't. The only reason he got up and approached you at all is because your fucking alarm was going off for about 2 hours and you couldn't hear it. And you eventually got sick of not being able to sleep.
I thought he was
And
going to kill
got
me.
up. And it's weird how I just pulled that memory
I know,
out there.
I
But
thought he was
that's
gonna
actually
kill-
the reason.
I actually thought he was going to kill me.
And I was looking at you going, Mark, would you ever turn off your phone?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to kill me.
Anyway,
Come on.
so I think hostels are great. And I said it again to Laura. I've said this to her before, and she said, under no circumstances is my husband staying in a hostel.
Yeah, not at your age, no.
No, not at my age. It's just not appropriate. My mother and father and my uncle and aunt all said the same thing. Them hostels are not safe.
Yeah.
Don't be staying there.
That's
We'll
where
be
junkie
off worried
bastards
about
go, yeah.
It's not.
It is. Do you remember
It's
the
not.
hostel? Remember the hostel we stayed at in Dublin? Where your
Yeah.
man came in and said these exact words, lads.
Get out.
Get the out.
He
Do you remember that?
because Paul knew it was overstaying his welcome.
But it was like 5 to 10. And we were like, what? Like,
You know, yeah.
like
Prompt.
Jesus Christ, I know it's not the Ritz, like, but I wasn't
know.
expecting a worker to come and roar at 6 lads.
He might have been having a bad morning.
But that's not okay, though.
I know. Okay, let's not talk about that. We're getting away from the point. I said to Laura today, I said, I think I really want to try the hostel situation. I want to
can't
book.
believe it.
I want to book a pod in a 6-bed.
Oh, Ray. No, I swear to God, Ray. There's people in Castlereagh prison living better standards than that.
I'm saying,
And you're high up in the government.
No, you are the problem with Irish society.
They get their own cell.
hostels are lovely.
You don't even get your own cell,
You know
like.
what Laura said to me? She said, but you don't know what will happen. She said, someone might attack you. Someone might throw acid in your face.
Ray, there's jails in Mexico.
Someone might rob you.
There's jails in Mexico with a higher safety rating
No,
than what
there's
you want to do
not.
living in a place. And another point I want to make is this. The quality of life in Ireland is savage, and I am not willing to give it up.
Yeah, okay, well, I
no,
don't
I'll
think-
tell you why. Because this is a fucking disgrace. They're not about building Dublin up. Let them, by the way. Let them.
Mel
Right?
Robbins.
Just let them. Mel Robbins, let them.
yeah.
In the words of my mother, do you know what? No, let them,
Yeah.
So, they're telling us now, when we want to buy a house and put it on land in the west of Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Sparse land in the west of Ireland still, despite a couple of big cities and big towns, whatever.
Yeah.
Still sparse land. They're telling us, no, but you're going to cosmopolitan Europe, right? And they have no problem. Go to Germany, go to Berlin, and they have no problem living apartment life.
Yeah.
And I say to that, but we do. We do. We have a
Yeah,
better quality of life than the people in Berlin living in fucking high rise. So, like the government, but this is sorry
You're
now
getting
because you're
very
part.
animated.
No, you're part of the problem as well. The problem is somebody will tell Kendy, no, Kendy, the reason you can't buy a house is because you're not willing to downgrade the expectation in your head and just go and live in a shit apartment somewhere, which the rest of Europe does anyway.
Yeah.
And I go, no, because I don't accept that.
Yeah.
That's not the
But I'm
Ireland
not
I
talking
bought
about-
into.
I'm not buying a house in
But
Dublin.
you're a high grade. Listen to me. You're a high grade
I'm just a-
civil servant, and you're on about staying in fucking
just a guy.
Folsom prison.
It's not Folsom prison. This is the thing.
You're in your
I
40s.
I looked up 1,200 reviews of said hostel today. I went through them, and every single one of them said, this is wonderful, wonderful spot. And the only complaint that they had, is they don't have a kitchen, so I couldn't make my own food.
Yeah, but
now,
you
then-
shouldn't accept this. I can't believe you're accepting this.
But then Laura looked up the reviews because she wanted a counter argument, and she went through the whole lot and picked out the only 3 bleak ones out of the whole lot.
I found a needle.
Which were basically creepy man was present. But men are, by their very nature, can sometimes come across as creepy. Maybe we're just quiet.
That was the 3 times you stayed there. That was-
But my point is, I don't think, and maybe the whole podcast community listen to this, maybe they all agree with you. Maybe they all think hostels are not for us Irish people. We're not supposed to stay there. But I think they're marvellous. I think they're a
I
wonderfully...
think they're marvellous if you're.
I think
if
they're
you're
a wonderfully affordable way to stay somewhere and get a good night's sleep.
No, what is an affordable way to stay somewhere is hotels back in the early noughties that just made sense. It was €40 for whatever.
Yeah, that did make sense.
Not fucking 500 quid because they know Taylor's shift is about to come into town. You know, like this shit, like that the hotels are killing themselves, like because they're ruining the tourism industry.
Yeah.
Driving it into the fucking ground.
I think it's you because you're giving them the money.
No, I don't mind
Where
hostels.
would you stay in Dublin?
No, you see, I'd stay in a hostel in Dublin if you told me. If you
Okay.
said, Mark, we have.
We have.
And I'm like, do you know what? It's a sleep for
wasn't
6
bad.
hours when
Yeah.
we're out drinking all night and
Yeah.
I'd sleep for a couple of
And
hours.
remember-
I'd just go in.
Remember Dark Stag? Was it Dark Stag or was it your stag?
My stag, we said go hostel.
Yeah, go
But
hostel.
again, drinking the head of it for 2 days, just get into that room. I don't mind doing that at all. But you're a real high level professional in your 40s.
I don't think it matters what you do.
It does. I think you're accepting You're buying it. You're accepting what they're giving us.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have to accept that at all.
What do you think they should be giving us?
I think you should get a gold-plated toilet to shite in. No, I think a man of your civil stature,
Well,
should be
I always
able
said
to live a reasonable life.
They should convert the attic at the office and put a couple of beds in it so you could stay upstairs.
Not wrong with that at all.
Like a boarding school employment.
Yeah, but the problem is then, like, on board Panola then get involved in all that shit, or people get involved in now you're in hospitality as well, so there's regulation on that or whatever. Like, I don't know why this happened, but from everything I've seen, only from one side of the arguments, by all accounts, it would seem like on board Panola should get a suitcase, put all their files into it, right? And fuck off as far across the Asian peninsula as possible.
Stop.
Because I seen against today that, is it the Rotunda where all the babies are born?
Yeah, possibly.
I know you can't say a word on this, and don't say a word on it.
I would even petition
the
you to
fucking term, and people objecting to these things as well.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, like, for God's sake.
That's a simple change to legislation, which I'm sure is in the pipeline.
Well, I'm glad that Holly Warchin came out and said, come here, the Social Democrats, what's her name? Holly
Cairns.
Holly Cairns said, what's going on here? And actually, Holly Warchin came out and said, I don't know, you're dead right. This is not right. These people are objecting to this shit. Like,
that whole thing with the metro thing as well. There was a gang on the square. They objected to it. Yeah. But they appear to have sorted them out.
But it's just outrageous that, to a certain extent, like, I get objections. There has to be an avenue for objections to buildings.
Yeah.
If you've paid 500 grand for a house here and your man says, I'd actually love to build a big one around you, you'd be like, no, don't do that. I spent my money on this thing. But for fuck's sake, objections are holding things up left, right and centre. And the other thing is as well, we've seen it in Sligo. There's fucking fields everywhere. Okay? And I'm not allowed buying builds. I can't put a B&B home.
You're not from the town.
I'm not even from the town.
Yeah, you have to go back to Castlereagh.
So I can't
Why wouldn't you live abroad?
I can't ring Donald Byrne. Listen, we'll get on to that to another episode. That's a whole different fucking thing.
Why can't you go back to Castlereagh?
You can, but with my reputation, you can't.
Yeah, okay.
I had to get out there a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I've killed a man. No, no, but I'm just saying, I can't ring Donald and say, I'm going to buy a field in Sligo. Will you throw up yoke?
Yeah.
I mean, not even that there'd be loophole. Just no way. Like,
no, you're not from
Kendy, no, I could have 5 million.
Yeah.
They go, not.
Oh, no, if you had 5 million.
Well, money talks, doesn't it?
Money talks.
You know,
then you can build anything you want.
So Bethany's the rose that's.
Can I stay in a hostel this week?
Yeah, no, dude. So the thing is,
and can I talk about it next week?
I'm getting mad as if it's me that's doing this.
Yeah.
You should do what you want.
Yeah.
You like that kind of stuff.
I do.
I don't think it's the life for you.
I think it'd be grand.
No.
Meet interesting people, and we'll all be sitting there giving out about the fact there's no kitchen.
Look, all I say is this. Did everyone ever, like your mother might have said to you, if you hurt yourself, don't come running back now. So the one thing I'd say to you is, if you end up pregnant, don't be telling me, okay?
But the big worry is the other people in the room with me in it.
What, just to hit?
Because obviously I do be active at night.
Oh shit, you could get up and start
I could get up and I could start looking for things.
You could looking for people.
I had my first work-related nightmare on Saturday night.
Oh.
Where I was imagining, or I dreamt that basically, but it was paint pots. There was a load of little small tester paint pots under the bed, and apparently work told me that you got to take all the stuff out of them without spilling it on the carpet.
Jesus.
That was my nightmare.
And did you check them
Well,
out?
I went searching under the bed for
the Lord
them.
stopped you?
And no, Lord didn't stop me. I just realised that there was nothing under the bed.
Oh, thank God. Imagine if you got new paint all over your new carpet.
I know.
Are you settling into house?
It's getting there, yeah.
I went into Ray's house last week, and I said this genuinely, I'm glad you struggled for 18 months.
Yeah.
Because the output that you got and the home that you're now living in is the most beautiful home I've ever seen.
Grand house if we could just fix the water pump up in the attic.
Oh, that's gone, is it?
It comes on and wakes the whole neighbourhood. And then it goes off again. So if you turn the tap on, all of a sudden it's...
Oh, is there no pressure in that house so it's getting pumped?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just there's a pump or something up in the attic.
Yeah.
It's either on or it's off. And when it's on, Christ above, you know about it.
Give me a couple of days, I'll dry panel that pump.
Would you dry panel the pump?
And I'll have it sorted. No, I think it's the most beautiful house I've ever seen. I think it's so much character in it.
Yeah.
Me and Nicola are on a journey now of we're going to buy new builds. Like that's our plan in the next couple of years, hopefully.
Well, you can buy a shit tip like ours. But it's just going to take a lot.
Yeah,
to try and
also there's nothing wrong with new builds, by the way. Like I'd be happy in anything.
Yeah,
but I do get the value in what you've done now.
Yeah.
I looked at it and went, this has truth be told, I said this is Laura written all over.
Oh, that's it's all about
I did. I looked at it and I went, this is Laura's house.
The big problem now is trying to explain to the cat which is our backyard and which isn't our backyard.
Yeah.
So she's now going out the door, but she keeps going making poos in other people's gardens, which
Oh
is
my
fine for
God.
me because it means when I'm mowing the lawn, I don't have to be worrying about that.
Some might say she won't shite in her own doorstep.
Yeah, on that note, that's a great way now we're wrapping it up. Yeah, I suppose she's listened to the good advice there.
Yeah.
Don't shite in your own doorstep.
Don't shite in your own doorstep.
And that's what she's doing. She's
Cats are
turning
always
right
like that.
or left, but she's not going straight.
That's brilliant. I'm so delighted for that cat.
Fair play to her.
Anyway, Ray, look, that's the crack. We'll keep you updated on.
I'll come back next week and I'll tell you all about the hostel.
Oh, I can't wait. And I'll come back next week and tell you all about Bethany's progress.
Yeah.
To
becoming the Sligo Rose.
Imagine she became Rose
If she won
Tralee.
it.
If she won it, like she's gone for a year. Like
She is, yeah.
I have to make sure she's a minute.
Yes, Marie will be in. Tell Marie she's no more work.
Exciting times, really exciting times. So, look, shall we see you all next week, Ray? Fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck.